Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video we're going to be going over how to prepare yourself for the Turbo Boost event, that's what Blizzard is calling this, coming on May 13th or the next reset. Or if you are just logging on the reset day and seeing and trying to look up what the heck am I supposed to do with this, I got you. So if you are watching this, you have the weekend to do something about it, to prepare yourself. That's also going to be going over as well here. So, what is the Turbo Boost? What is this whole thing? So basically, if you have Hero Track or Myth Track gear, it's getting added item levels to it, or upgrade slots or whatever. So it's normally 6 of 6. It's going to go 6 of 8. If you had it up at 6 of 8 or 6 of 6, it doesn't matter if you had it fully upgraded or not. If you had it at 1 of 6, it'll just be 1 of 8. You can essentially upgrade it more, 2 times on each slot of gear, which will essentially give you about 6 more item levels on your gear. So if you had everything maxed out, so at 674, I'm pretty much maxed out on everything. Just by, if I had enough gilded crests to do so immediately, I could immediately go up to 680 item level, basically. So it's a huge influx of power, and I'm not sure why they're doing it. I'm sure that they probably have a reason that they're doing this, some sort of testing thing. I'm sure they have a reason to do this, but I would love to know what it is. But anyways, they're adding this extra gain of power here, and so you can take part in this, and most people probably will that have at least Hero Track gear. It's worth noting you can even get Hero Track gear from doing delves and stuff. So this kind of affects, you know, most players probably. Most players have at least probably some stuff on Hero Track, but if you have Myth Track, it also helps you out as well. So that's kind of what the Turbo Boost is. Now to upgrade things, you're still going to need to use valor stones, and you're still going to have to use crests, and crests are going to be uncapped, which is very, very nice. And your crafting items can also be upgraded with a new item that's also going to cost crests as well. The same amount, it's 30 crests, the same thing it would take you to upgrade 2 more slots on a regular piece of gear. It would take 15 plus 15, 30. And so there's how you have that. So if we look in here on the item upgrade person, we can just put something in. We can see still costs valor stones, still costs the crests, and again, crests are uncapped. So something you can do ahead of time to kind of prepare yourself for Tuesday, if you are watching this before Tuesday, is you can actually make sure you have all of your crests filled out. So if you are just completely raid logging, you are barely logging in maybe to the game now, but you want to come back and get your gear upgraded or what have you, you can still upgrade your crest with the upgrade vendor over here. So if you go over here, for 45 crests, you can get 15 of the next thing. So you can upgrade your weathered to carved, your carved to runed, and your runed to gilded, assuming you've unlocked the achievements to do so. The achievements to do so are basically just obtain an item level. It's not item level based, but basically you've had an item equipped in every slot that can no longer be upgraded with that crest. So essentially you reach a certain item level for each slot that you wear, and then you're able to unlock the next one. So if you're a Mythic Raider, you can probably upgrade to Gilded. If you are a Heroic Raider, you can probably upgrade to Runed. If you do really casual content, you can probably just upgrade to Carved. But even if you do Delves, you might be able to upgrade to Runed already, right? So it's very, very possible. And even by doing Delves, you can eventually actually get the Gilded thing as well, which is going to help Delvers especially get a lot more Gilded if they can upgrade using all these crests. So now there still is a cap, so you can't just farm limitless crests here, although on the PTR you can see there is no cap anymore, but this is from the actual live game, my crest counts or whatever, and so those are where my caps are, because I have already used some upgrades and stuff like that before these transfers. But if you have a ton of these, this is going to benefit you a lot. So I did the math on mine, and if I transferred all mine up, I would be at about 212 crests. I think that might be if I have 3 more I can get on the retail or the live game, and if I start from 0, I think I can get 212 crests from where I am right now, and I'll be able to just start with that many. So I'll be about halfway done with what I need just off the bat if I just transfer here, and I get about 3 item levels worth of stuff right away. But that is going to cost valor stones as well. So valor stones, you still can only have 2,000 of these at a time. However, you can see here, these are now warband. So if you're able to play some alts and farm valor stones, you can actually transfer them over. So for me, I don't even, it's on the PTR, so I can't look at my other characters. But for me, I probably have 2,000 on a couple characters, so I probably will have access to about 6,000. And I might farm some more before that. I don't know how many I'll need. Maybe I'll map out how many I need and just try to have that many available to me. But you can transfer you can transfer these now across your warband. And so essentially, if you have enough alts, then there isn't a cap. You still might be angry that there is a cap on Valor Stones at all, or that they even exist, but at least this way you can actually, you shouldn't be as limited if you've been playing the game. If you haven't been playing the game, you probably don't have alts. Their alts probably don't have a bunch of Valor Stones on them, etc. But if you did, then you're going to benefit from this mightily. So that's how the Valor Stones and the upgrades are going to work. So basically, again, so you talk to this person, you click on here, you upgrade up to the next one. After you have all carved, you upgrade those up to runed. If that's as high as you can go, then that's fine. Then you have all your runed crests that you need. But if you're able to unlock this gilded one, then you can just upgrade those to gilded. And if like you're a delver, for example, I have a character that's primarily been geared in delves, and I think he's like 662, and I have this unlocked, and he'll have access to way more gilded crests than he's ever had access to before since I didn't do any other content with him. And that's going to be very, very valuable to that character, to that alt. So that's going to be very, very cool for me on that particular character. So you'll be able to do that. The Valor Stones, again, tradable. So let's real quick talk about the crafting thing as well. So you might have a lot of items crafted. A lot of people do. I have 3 items crafted myself currently. The 2 embellishments and then a necklace, because necklaces are a bit rare. But if you come over here to the person where you buy the nascent crests from, outside of the crafting hall, there'll be this new item called a matrix, and this item costs 30 crests because it's going to upgrade by 6 item levels, just like your other gear. And then you need to get your item recrafted with this to get that upgraded. Now, there's no way to really cheat it or anything like that. You still have to put this enchanted gilded it's not nascent, I guess, enchanted gilded undermine crest. You'll still have to buy that and craft the item if you haven't crafted it yet, and then and then you can just put the matrix in for the first craft of it. Doesn't matter. Or if it's already crafted, you can recraft it with the matrix. But essentially, there's no way to like cheat the system, as far as I can tell, with this. And you'll have to spend the crest either way. Obviously, I don't want to confuse anybody. If you've already crafted your item, you don't have to rebuy this crest. You just have to buy the matrix. And so, yeah, that's pretty much how it works, and the kind of things you can do to get ahead of things. The crests are not warband transferable, so it doesn't help you to farm every crest on all of your characters. Just the Valor Stones are warband transferable. But, you know, you can at least make sure your crests are kept. Because, again, if you aren't playing the game much... so for me, I need to get like 10 more runed on live right now. So this will be 10 higher for me. It'll be 375 instead of 365. But then everything else I believe I have is, and I might need to get a few more carved as well. And then my weathered are capped, my gilded are capped. Well, it's 3 away from capped. It will be capped. And yeah, and so, you know, I'll be capped on my crests. I have unfortunately transferred them up. Again, if you've never used this transfer up thing before and you've been continuously playing the game, you're going to be able to have substantially more than what I'm going to be able to have. You might be able to have 300 to like you might be able to almost just do this by transferring up when the patch goes live, when you log in, whatever. Not patch, when the update goes live. You might be able to just do it while you log in. So you will need the Valor Stones though. So if you're one of those people, make sure that you go get some Valor Stones on an alt. It's the World Soul Memories are a good way to do this. Those give a good amount of Valor Stones. Just doing general world activities, outdoor world activities, give a good amount of Valor Stones. I was trying to find the Radiant Echo thing. Let's see if I can find it in my bag here. So if you have any of these in your bags, they are, yeah, Radiant Echoes. So if you haven't done this before, because this is kind of more of a casual content. So if you're in this heroic or mythic check gear, you might not have done many of these, but you'll find these on your map. World Soul Memory, the World Carvers, there's one up here. You fly up there, you just kill a bunch of stuff in this little event, and then you get like 200 Valor Stones or something like that. It doesn't take very long, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes or something like that. and you get a lot of valor stones for doing it by using these echoes. So that's something you could try to do for valor stones. Again, just doing the outdoor world content stuff, the theater troupe, the event things that are like complete 3 world quests and then, you know, kill the big monster or whatever kind of things that are like locked, like you have to unlock them by doing world quests in the area. Like those things give a lot of valor stones. Anything like that gives valor stones. So that's what you'd want to be focusing on if you're like, well, man, I need to get, you know, X amount of valor stones on my alts so I can transfer them. What do I do? Those are the kinds of things you want to do. And luckily, I mean, it's outdoor content. It might not be the most fun or engaging for you, but it is easy to do. So it shouldn't like, and it's very quick to do. So it shouldn't be like this huge thing that's like stopping you. I hopefully, right? Now we can debate in a different video on the purpose of valor stones and if we even want valor stones or why they exist and all these kinds of things. And I actually have takes on both sides of that, surprisingly, because I think most people are just kind of against them. But I have takes on that as well. But you know, that's not really the purpose for this video. So yeah, hopefully everyone can, you know, understand how this like little turbo boost thing works that Blizzard's putting out, and hopefully everyone can, you know, take advantage of the system as quick as possible. So we'll call it quits on this video. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. If you're already a subscriber, I encourage you to check out the Patreon. Other than that, everybody have a good one.